Alright, so we just got unloaded. It was a heck of a weekend. I got to the house. I got near the house around Friday afternoon, like I planned on. I got to my truck stop, which it looks like they're starting to block trucks off. They don't want us there no more, so either that or the guy that plows it is a real jerk. But I have a feeling they're pushing us out of there. They blocked off the rear entrance with big boulders, big concrete blocks, and they either, I'm guessing they have the snowplow guy doing it, but he's making a big barrier to the parking lot, so you can't even get into the parking lot. So my guess is at this point, they're probably going to bring in more concrete blocks and drop them in the parking lot so nobody can get into that area, which is gonna kind of suck because I'm gonna have to park a little further north of the house, or I'm gonna have to rent a place down in the Syracuse area, which not sure which way we're gonna go with that. Once I figured out I couldn't park there, I tried parking at my mother's house, my parents' house. I couldn't get my truck in there. We just have gotten so much snow this past weekend. You could literally see the belt on the radar just everywhere it was covering. It was just a blanket of snow. We just had several whiteouts. It was a whiteout when I got there. When I got to the house, actually, my kids' school, which is about 5 miles from my house, everything was clear there. I got 5 miles south of there, and right about where my house is, and it was just a complete whiteout. Trucks off the road, drivers. There was one box truck in the ditch. There was one Melton truck off the road that was already getting pulled out by a wrecker. And then I found out about my parking spot, and then I tried my mother's, and then I ended up going about 17 miles from there. It ended up being about 35 miles from my house to an old truck stop I used to go to, the 104 store. I can't remember the name of the town, but it's out there on Route 104, between Oswego and Rochester. So when I got back to the truck yesterday morning, I got all the snow, mostly all of the snow cleared off. Usually I just roll. I let the wind blow it off. But there was a good layer of ice in between, and I wanted to get that off because the last thing I want is a big piece of that ice breaking off and hitting somebody's windshield. God forbid, cause them to go off the road, especially in whiteout conditions. Anyway, so I got it all cleaned out. I tried to leave, and I was just on a blanket of ice. There was nowhere to go. I got my tires turning pretty good, and I ended up digging myself into a hole. I'll show a bunch of the pictures here in a second. And then I got a small little video there. I'll just fast forward through it real fast. Ended up having to call a wrecker out. We tried a couple pickup trucks. We tried chains. I actually lost one of my chains in the mud, tire chains, and dug down. I didn't get the after picture, but we dug down about 10 inches. We ended up in a big divot. So yeah, this past weekend wasn't very fun. While at home, I got my taxes started, and it was a lot of snow removal. From plowing at my mother's house to running my tractor at my house and moving a bunch of snow piles and trying to get everything cleared up.
Don't want to sit around and wait. Thin skin, I'm underwater. Is this really happening? You stay silent, you don't mind. Happiness or dollar signs to you. What about not stealing anyone's time? Anyone's time. I vow to always be fearless and far out for days, weeks, and years to come. Talk. What are words when there's no intention? Think about me. I'm underwater. Is this really happening? Happiness or dollar signs to you. I vow to always be fearless and far out. Days, weeks, and years to come. I cut the strings, calling all of the things that awaits me. Dreamer, come back. Sometimes it's gotta take time. I vow to always be fearless and far out for days, weeks, and years to come. I cut the strings, calling all of the things that awaits me. Dreamer, come back. Don't wanna sit around and wait.
So yeah, now we're empty. I'm gonna head up to the Loves. The Loves is about 25 miles. About 25 miles back. I don't know, northwest, I guess. That's the way we're pointing. So yeah, right now we're done here in Lancaster. I don't know what entails for the rest of the day.